I know I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now because right now, when week 1 is a clean sheet. Anything you take possession of currently will not be used against you.
I'm actually more closer to Bbnaija than Ceecee. In fact, the lines me and Bbnaija don't cross. Me and Ceecee never cross. Will never. Look, Ceecee is very manipulative and admitting that she's extremely she can't manipulate the girl.
Okay guys, it seems as though we might be starting the week 2 of the season with the continuation of Ceecee and Alex's rivalry. Guys, this is gonna be juicy. This is gonna be juicy, and it's gonna be more interesting because Pere is now fully involved. It started last night with Princess. Guys, he shocked you, Abby. Even me, I was surprised, like, oh my God. Sleeping Beauty finally is awake. Yes, because ladies and gentlemen, we've all agreed that Princess is more like a furniture in that house. Yes, since on Monday, it seems like she's been sort of hiding and cowering, you know, around the house. Sometimes she's almost invisible. Sometimes it's like you can't even see her. She's there, but it's like you're seeing through her, you're seeing the wall, you're not seeing anything there. So last night, I think because Ebuka, you know, asked her questions about her birthday and all whatnot, it was probably like a snap into reality. Yeah, like the girl was literally snapped back into reality, like, oh my God, oh, I'm actually in Big Brother's house. Oh, okay, hi Ebuka. So it was so funny. And so she decided to have a conversation with Alex about her situation, or should I say impending triangle with Ceecee and Pere, and that literally ticked off Alex. It further, you know, engineered more conversations this morning, and it's already setting Pere on a pissed off mode today. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how he's going to react to Ceecee. Anyways, let me just stop talking at this point and give you all a proper introduction. You are specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. Yeah, see, I know that people like this muggle, so if you want it here, just go ahead and check my merch store. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link in the description box. Just click on it so that you can purchase yours to be delivered to you wherever you are. All right, now that aside, for those of you that are yet to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for. Some of you have been here for years and you're yet to subscribe. Please do so. All right, it's absolutely free. Do exactly what you see on your screen, and as usual, I'll encourage you all to share your thoughts with us. All right, I want us to interact in the comment section. I want to know what's on your mind about what we are going to be discussing on this video today, and don't forget to give this video a like and feel free to share. All right, now let's proceed with the conversation. So Princess had approached Ceecee last night for a conversation about what she deems to be a brewing triangle between herself, Ceecee, and Pere. And guys, I'm going to be frank with you all, I was kind of impressed because it kind of meant that Princess has actually been observing things in the house. She's actually been listening in on conversations. Yes, because it's not like Ceecee actually had a direct conversation with Princess about her concerns about what's happening between herself and Pere and Alex, right? But it just goes to show that even though Princess has been really laid back last week, she's been listening, she's been paying attention, she's been really observant. And so I was quite impressed, yes, with the conversation. Anyways, the details of the conversation, she was outrightly, you know, asking Alex if Alex likes Pere, and she can see that Alex, you know, likes being around Pere, but the energy that Alex is giving, it's like she likes the guy, she wants to be on the ship, but at the same time she doesn't want to be on the ship, blah blah blah. And then Ceecee is busy talking, you know, to different people about it, just as Alex is also talking to people about it, that listen girl, you need to have audacity. If you like this guy, you know, show it. If you want to kiss him, kiss him. If you want to be in his bed, be in his bed. Like, she was literally gingering she was gingering Alex. I was also telling Alex that people are talking, people are seeing what's going on. Now Alex, on the other hand, was on the defensive that, oh no, it's not like she wants to be on the ship with Pere. But Princess was really, you know, pushing for it. Now, this morning, after the workout session, Alex had called Pere for a conversation, and she had told Pere that she does not want to be on a ship. She's not interested in that two girls fighting over a guy narrative, because it looks like that's what's going to happen. Now, what I did not get was why Alex decided to directly tell Pere that, oh, Princess said people have been talking. She told me that. And I'm like, hey, Jesus Christ. Why is it that you cannot just have a conversation directly with this guy without saying that, oh, Princess said? Like, she literally was quoting Princess directly. According to Alex, a major concern is the fact that Ceecee was telling her friends or people that she talks to that outside, she and Pere, they had this very, very strong bond. Like, she was kind of giving the impression that she and Pere had something on the outside. And the fact that when she had issues with Alex, Pere did not come to hold her. Instead, Pere, who is supposed to be a friend, went to go and hold Alex. And so because of that, she can sense that there is that build-up of that two girls fighting over a guy narrative. And she totally does not want to be a part of that narrative. So by virtue of that, she would prefer for Pere to give her space, because she does not just want any form of distractions like that in her game and in her stay in the house. Now, that really pissed off Pere. And so Pere started explaining his relationship with Ceecee. According to Pere, outside the house, he and Ceecee, they're just platonic friends, right? He would call her from time to time. They'll have conversations. That is what it is. Now, there was something he mentioned. He said the boundaries, I'm probably not using the exact words now, but this was what he meant. He was saying that the boundaries that he and Bbnaija has actually crossed as friends, he and Ceecee have not crossed it, and they never will. Now, guys, the moment Pere made that statement, I was wondering, like, what boundaries now? Hey God, because guys, there are times that these housemates are having conversations and they're spilling, like they're giving serious spillage, and then I'm over here, I'm trying to decode, I'm trying to put two and two together, I'm trying to dissect what they mean. And guys, it's like my head is going to explode. Yes. So for him to make that statement, I'm like, oh my God, could this be the reason why on Thursday, when they were playing that truth or dare game, he had told Bbnaija that he loves her, and, you know, according to Bbnaija's questions about whose cat he was going to willingly eat in private and public, and he had mentioned that he was going to eat Bbnaija's cat in private because he loves her. I'm like, hey God, wait. Could that be it? And you know, guys, in most of Bbnaija's conversations about Pere's game, trying to dissect Pere's games, she would always, you know, mention the fact that, oh, Pere is making advances at her, and she does not want to indicate any interest because Pere is equally gallivanting, is equally shifting from Alex to Ceecee to any other girl in the house, and she's too big and old for that shit, so she's not interested. So guys, see, when Pere was saying all of these things this morning to Alex, yeah, I was just racking my brains. I was trying to put two and two together. I said, Glory, you must get this one. So guys, moving forward, all eyes on Pere and Bbnaija, because I want to see if whatever boundary they crossed on the outside will equally be crossed inside Big Brother's house, because that kind of gist cannot pass me by. Amen. That narrative that's out there in the house about Pere being in a thing with Ceecee on the outside really got to Pere. Pere was really upset about it. He even went as far as insulting Ceecee that she did mad, she did crazy, blah blah blah, what nonsense, that she should not have said that nonsense, that he does not even feel any type of way about Ceecee at all. Like, guys, Pere was really pissed. The guy was really pissed. Even much later, when he was having conversations with Cross about his conversation with Alex and, you know, the narrative about him and Ceecee out there in the house, this guy was really pissed. He was really pissed, and he was really upset because, according to him, he genuinely likes Alex, and he sees Alex as a very, very smart girl, just as he had seen Maria as a smart girl, you know, and had been attracted to Maria. You know, that's the same kind of attraction he has towards Alex. And for him, they're gonna spend a long time in the house, so it's just fair that he makes new friends. Yes, listening to how Pere explained his situation with Ceecee got me thinking about how Ceecee had equally explained herself to DOYIN and any other housemate that cared to listen. Now, Ceecee's own angle is pretty different from Pere's angle, but it could be that there is I don't know, should I say there's miscommunication or misinterpretations of intentions on Ceecee's part, or it could also mean that Pere is just being Pere. That's Pere playing smart as usual. Yes. Now, what Ceecee had told DOYIN was that Pere was always communicating with her on the outside via phone calls, text messages, and all whatnot, to the point that even when they were observing their lockdown period before coming into Big Brother's mansion, Pere was always communicating with her almost every day, to the point that her team, her management team, became quite suspicious, because they were wondering, like, what's going on? Why has this guy increased his, rate of communication with this girl? Is he looking forward to, establishing a bond, like properly sealing the bond on the outside, so that when they go inside the house, they would form an alliance or they would jump onto a ship? What could be Pere's motive, guys? That was what Ceecee had said. And according to her, she likes the guy, but not to that point of wanting to be on a ship with him. That if she wanted to play the game, she would have played along with him, just played along and just see how it pans out, and probably just encourage both of them to be on the ship. But she does not want that to be a narrative in the house, because during her season, the Double Wahala season, that was a narrative, that was a story, that she went cuckoo over a guy, Toby Bakare. Hence the reason she had to see, what Pere's intentions were. And Pere acting out the way he acted out by, publicly, talking down on her and publicly taking Alex's side, it just was an eye-opener for her to, put her priorities in place. Now, guys, as I said, it's possible that there is a miscommunication or there's a misinterpretation of intentions on Ceecee's part, or it could be that Pere is just being Pere, playing smart. It could be that Ceecee is right. Yes, that Pere initially wanted to strike up a bond with her, jump on a ship with her, because she has a strong fan base and because she's a strong contender. Yes, she has a strong fighting spirit. She's very vocal, highly confrontational. She does not back down from fights, and she takes the bull by the horns. Pere equally has the same spirit, and for him, it would have been a powerful alliance with Ceecee, just as what he had with Maria during the Shine Your Eye season. So Ceecee has a valid point. Now, Pere, on the other hand, equally has a valid point, because guys, I mean, it's quite easy for me to always want to be in touch with someone I like as a friend, and knowing fully well that I'm going to be with that person in a confined space for 70 days or more. I would definitely want to ensure that we are on a good page, that we have an understanding of friendship and possibly an alliance in the house. So if that is what Pere is thinking, guys, I see no wrong in that. But hey, as I said, you never know with these housemates. These people are playing mind games with one another. They are also playing mind games with us, the viewers. But more importantly for those housemates is to, invest in the emotional banks of their fellow housemates, as well as us, the viewers, because it is what they tell us, what they show us, that we will have to believe, because we don't stay in that house with them and we do not see everything that they do in that house 24/7 round the clock. Yes, it is what the camera brings to us that we see. Now, the questions of this video: do you think that it's possible that there will be no triangle between Ceecee, Alex, and Pere? Because guys, I'm sorry, I don't trust Pere. I don't trust all the housemates, but you see that Pere is always thinking 10 steps ahead. I have a strong feeling that Pere really wants that rivalry to happen. Pere wants to be the highlights, the main character of the show, just as all the housemates, especially Alex, wants to be the main event, the main character of the show. So do you think it's possible that there will be no triangle this season between those three people? Do you also think Alex will be able to stay away from Pere, or Pere will be able to stay away from Alex? What are your thoughts, guys? Please go ahead and share your thoughts with me, with us. So please just go ahead and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Have an amazing day.